Perfect. All right. What happened?
What happened? Just in general,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Past week, 2 weeks. Tell me
Is
what
this what the podcast is? People come on and tell you what you can talk about
they tell
because you
me
haven't
what's
been paying
going on.
attention.
And no, yeah, no, I wasn't. I was at a like a concert. Like I wasn't even at a concert. I was at a fucking like a
Oh, you're out living your life.
I was at like a spoken word, and it lasted way longer than I thought, and that's why we're late right now.
Spoken word.
Yeah, it was different. It was definitely different.
What kind of girl are you dating?
It wasn't a girl. It wasn't a girl.
Fucking for real. Nobody goes to no dude like you goes to spoken word.
Like me.
Yeah, without trying to get laid.
It wasn't. No, trust me. I'm not 18. Or I'm in my late 20s, so I don't. I'm not
Then why'd you go to a thing that you don't want to go to?
trying to get. No, I wanted to go to it. I just didn't think it was gonna be this long.
You wanted to go to the spoken word thing.
Yes.
Why?
Because he used to be the lead singer of Black Flag, so I wanted to.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's actually more of a groupie thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're the groupie in this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's valid. I deem that as valid.
Great.
So what happened in the world? I'll inform you of all the news. The Little Mermaid is black.
Uh,
Can you even believe it?
I don't understand. Like she was always black, or like
Disney went woke.
that's not. Wait, I'm confused.
The Little Mermaid live action movie that everybody can't wait to see, apparently.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Wait, they're gonna make a live action Little Mermaid?
A live action Little Mermaid. It's almost like Disney's been doing this quote unquote live action
No,
shit.
I know, but like it's a
they're doing a
mermaid,
live
so
action,
it's gonna
yeah.
be like that's interesting. You know what I mean? It's
Well, there's
not-
going to be CGI, but they called the Lion King
Oh.
live action. It was 100% CGI. So they don't. Nobody knows what live action means anymore.
Yeah, but there's a difference from making a lion like a lion and like you're making a mythical creature while also having a regular human creature. That's gonna be kind of interesting. But why is she? So because she's
Your
a
take is that the use of human bodies and CGI together is like a nuanced, like a new thing for you.
no,
Like that's
but
going to be super interesting.
but it's not like a.
Did you know that
oh my gosh.
Aquaman movie came out?
Oh my
right?
god! But yeah, but he was a guy in a CGI suit. She's
I
gonna
think
have.
there were mermaids.
Why
and shit
am I
in
getting
that.
so many fucking updates? She's gonna have like a. Oh really? I didn't see Aquaman.
I didn't either. Actually, just trailers and stuff.
But so because she's alive, that makes her black. Does that mean like all white people are dead on the inside?
Wait, what?
You said she's black and it's live action. So like, because it's is it because it's live action? That's why she's black.
Yeah, because real life mermaids
Are black?
are black.
Yeah, they're fictional, just like my neighborhood.
Well,
They
the problem
don't
is she's
exist.
black, and I literally had not a real argument, but like a really quick
good
because
joke.
I'm not spending a lot of time on
No, we
this
are.
topic.
No, we are.
Well, I'm just saying in general, like I don't give a shit, right? But like, this one guy, I won't say his name, but this one guy, who's like hyper conservative, not on my watch, over my dead body type gun toting Second Amendment motherfucker.
No one
And
actually
he's like,
cares, Ed. No one.
he's like really mad. He's really mad
no
about the
one's.
Little Mermaid.
No,
being
that he's
black.
not. He's not. He's not.
Then
all
why
right?
is he talking about it?
Because he's mad about something else in his life.
Yeah, you're true. You're true. Yeah, no, he's mad about the culture war and the liberals.
He's not even mad about that.
and
Like,
his dad.
yeah, he's mad at his dad. That's what.
Yeah,
You're
right.
That's what
Okay,
it is.
all
He's
right, I
mad at
got
his
you.
fucking dad.
But it's
his
really
dad
just
was
funny.
a mechanic, and now he's a mechanic, and he's pissed off. Okay,
It's just really funny
That's what it is.
to see these men who are like 40 and up. Some of them are in their 50s, getting mad about the race of the Little Mermaid, and then trying to have to explain.
the Little Mermaid's like 50-something years old. So
No. This actually goes against them because they say like I'm not mad because they try to defend themselves as not racist when race is like the only thing they're focusing on, and they say, well, I'm not mad because she's black. I'm mad because in Little Mermaid canon, he actually used the word canon
does
for
that
the
mean?
Little fucking Mermaid.
What does that mean?
Like in like the continuity of the Little Mermaid story. It's not a continuity, right? It's a single story that's told in various different ways over the years. But like the original Little
What do you mean?
Mermaid
It was a cartoon. What are you talking about?
No, it's a story from like the 50s.
Oh, Disney didn't even create that?
Because they didn't create half the shit they do.
Oh, really?
More than half the shit they do.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
understood that.
actually,
All
The
right.
Lion King was the only sort of original thing that they did, but that's also based on
It's based on
Shakespeare.
Hamlet, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
by the
not
way, did you know Hamilton was like this all black cast?
Hamilton.
Yeah, there's this play called Hamilton, and it was like this all black cast on like some opera shit. And my buddy was telling me about that, and I'm like, "Oh, is that like Hamlet?" It's like, no, it's like Alexander Hamilton, and then everyone's white, but they decided to do it in an all black cast. And I'm like,
Hamilton is not an all black cast, but you saw a version of Hamilton.
I
That
didn't
is
see,
an
I
all
didn't
black
see, I did
cast.
not see any version of Hamilton.
Oh, okay. All I'm saying is like Hamilton isn't normally an all black cast, and I also haven't seen it.
Yeah. All right. So what about the Little Mermaid? This guy's upset because he fucking couldn't
Not
find
this
his
guy.
needle nose
I'm using
pliers.
this guy. I'm using this guy as an example because I just think the juxtaposition between like the hardline conservative and giving a shit and gatekeeping a little girl's fairy tale is kind of funny. Like, but the weird thing is like the reason it goes against them that the Little Mermaid is so old is like, okay, from the 50s up until the Little Mermaid, which came out in the 90s, you know, the Disney movie, there's been a whole bunch of different iterations. So I asked him, like, can you go back and be mad at like each and every change that happened over the course of the last fucking forever? Like, are you mad about anything else, or is it only just now that Disney is doing a Black Little Mermaid? Because like the characters' look has changed like a billion times. Like, who cares?
So all right. So basically, Disney's coming out with a live action Little Mermaid, and what's the name of the Little Mermaid? She has a name, right? Isn't it like
Ariel.
Elsa or something?
Ariel. I'm a big fan.
Ariel's
I know everything
in
about the Little Mermaid.
sky. Okay, and she's gonna be black now. But is she
Yeah,
gonna?
she's gonna be
But
black.
now, like, is she gonna be like aggressively black, or is she gonna be like that, like milk chocolate, where it's like, you know, it's pleasant to everyone?
There's pictures. Let
let's
me
see.
see. I'm not sure. I think she's more milk. You know, it's Disney.
Of course she is.
They don't want to go too far
Yeah.
with the race acceptance.
Ariel black. Oh, Little Mermaid. Wow, that was like the first thing that popped up. Jesus Christ.
That's funny because that was a terrible search. There's plenty of black women named Ariel.
No, but they Google knew. Oh no.
Yeah, Google knew,
She. What?
She's kind of light skinned, yeah.
She looks funny.
She's a little darker.
How
yeah.
is she like a
She's
kid?
pretty.
Really?
She looks weird in that one picture that they keep showing where she looks up and she like gasses me the joke is that she kind of looks like a fish, but if you take the actress and you look at her,
Isn't she supposed to look like a fish? Is that the
That's
joke?
kind of funny.
Yeah, I guess that's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the actress's name? Trevor Noah. No, Slams Internet.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Trevor Noah as Ariel.
What's her name? Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
Oh, that's such a.
That's such a yeah. I know.
That's so close.
So close.
Hold on, age. Hold on, just so I can know. I can make. Oh, 22. That's young, dude. I'm getting old, man. That's young.
That is very young.
She's a kid.
Well, the Little Mermaid's supposed to be 16.
Dude, her eyes look like they're just falling to the side of her face. They're just slipping away day by day. Dude, she looks like it. You ever see that movie where
it's
that
a little
you ever see that movie where the guy from The Pianist, he makes a creature and then he fucks it? She looks like that creature a little bit.
Okay, are you saying she's ugly? Do you think she's ugly?
No, I think she's unique.
There's a little bit of
she's unique.
Yeah, her eyes are a little far apart and things like that, but like it's weird to me that
Hold on.
Anyway, Black Little Mermaid, what do you think? Is this an outrage for the all of time?
Dude, I told you, there's like 6 people who they don't even actually care, but they're pretending to care. They don't.
They have like 50 million accounts.
Adrian
So it seems like it's way more.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
That's Adrian Brody.
Oh, Splice. Look up the movie Splice. Creature.
I've seen Splice.
She looks like the creature, right? A little bit, dude. Dude, she looks exactly like dude. She is the fucking ebony version of that fucking creature.
If you're doing like a
oh
really
my
mean,
god.
If you're doing like a really mean character,
I hope I'm not trying to make. I feel
You're being super mean.
I guess I am being really
to somebody who's already taken a lot of shit just
she
for being
is.
black.
That's not right.
Just for being not white.
But she looks
Terrible.
identical. I can't get it out of my face. Has someone paired her up with this before? I'm gonna.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, man.
Oh,
Don't
because
be the guy.
I'm gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks identical though, bro.
You said
Oh,
you said it
nope,
yourself.
nope.
You're getting old. You're getting too old. For
Hold
that.
on. Someone made a tweet. Halle Bailey looks exactly like Dren, complete with the wide eyes. That someone already did it. I'm not the dick. I'm not the dick. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
somebody else is a
hey.
dick. You're right.
How you doing?
You got it. Good job.
She looks identical though.
She's cute though.
Uh,
She'll be fine as the Little Mermaid. The problem is the Little Mermaid's gonna suck because it shouldn't exist. Right?
dude, no one's
Like,
gonna make
just
fun of Halle Berry's daughter.
just make new
so
things.
She's fine.
Haley Bailey,
Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey, Billy Billy.
Monster Square.
Whatever.
It's a
It's the funniest thing. Like whenever there's a black person or a woman in anything, it's too woke. Like that's where we're at.
I don't know. I really don't care. She's probably has she ever been in anything that I would know of?
I don't know. I've never seen her before.
She looks like someone who's a singer, like someone who's done Broadway and has never really did a
Brandy. Somebody compared her with Brandy.
What's that?
Remember Brandy for when we were kids? Like Brandy with an eye, the black chick. She had a TV show.
When we were kids. I don't.
Brandy. Fuck yeah, I'm not finding her now for some reason.
Yeah, no idea.
Or Monique.
Oh, Monique from like the
Brandy. Oh no, it's not with an eye. It's just Brandy.
talk about the girl that was trying to make all those whores like into like good ladies from Flavor of Love. Was it Monique's House of Love or something?
God, I actually kind of know what you're talking about, but I can't place it.
Was like, oh, Charm School. Charm School. Remember that? Charm School?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shit. Ozzy Osbourne's decided to do a season? That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne's wife did a season of Charm School. At least a season.
Of Charm School, yeah. That makes sense.
That was a thing. Oh, my God, dude. Television was so bad in the early 2000s.
But it was simpler and, like, more wholesome.
Wholesome? There's a bunch of whores. It's a bunch of fucking whores.
Okay, well, let's be fair. My definition of wholesome is not.
Also, there was like no money to be had. Like,
wholesome.
oh, dude, I was at a bar the other day.
Well, they made lots of money and then they ran. They just made a bag
I'm
and
talking
they
about
ran. That's what those shows were.
I'm talking about the whores, like in the show.
Oh, for them? No, fuck no.
But what I'm trying to get to is I was at a bar and they had a bunch of like sports shows on, and then one show had like, you ever remember like where it would be a VH1 show of like the world's dumbest criminals, and they would have like these just the D-list of D-list comedians and actors like reacting to it. I
like
can't
behind the music.
They're still doing new seasons of that, even though YouTube and Twitch has been around forever now. It's like they still have.
I didn't know that.
They still have like not Ralph Macchio, but who's that redheaded dude who's not Chuck Norris? You know who I'm talking about. That's the thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I might, but I don't know the name.
Redheaded dude.
But he's not famous for fighting.
Is this his name? Is this the guy? Danny Bonaducci. He's still doing.
Oh my God. I did know who you were talking about. Holy shit!
He's still doing those fucking shows, man.
How did I immediately think of Danny Bonaducci?
Because it's the only one. It's the only.
Oh my God, that is so fucking true. He's still alive and doing that. Jesus Christ. Because he was always. He was on all of them, always.
And he's still. Oh, dude, he's a running character.
So he basically works for VH1, right?
He might as well.
He's not a guest.
He's just like 63. There's a photo of him looking like Bill Nye the Science Guy and Tim Roth.
Good for him, though, man. Just make a bag. Don't make a big splash. Don't get in anybody's way.
I'm gonna put this in my general chat on Discord. Tell me he doesn't look like Bill Nye the Science Guy and Tim Roth combined.
Oh wow, he looks different now. That is not the image I had in my head.
I don't think. No, that's not. I think that was just a random picture. He didn't look like that.
But he looks older.
No, I'll show you what he looked like in the VH1.
Well, I mean, he is older, so I imagine he looks older.
That's usually how it works.
And I think so. Yeah, that's what came up in my head.
No, that's Danny.
That's from mind. That's from like 15 years ago.
He'll always look like that to me.
Yeah. Okay. Danny Bonaducci.
Danny
Bonaducci.
Danny Bonaducci.
Me, Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, you make a left on 3rd Street, like fucking Danny Bonaducci.
Fucking Danny Bonaducci. Everybody knows Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, dude, how could you care about the Little Mermaid being black when you could go on VH1 and watch...
hang out with Danny Bonaducci.
can have a fucking
Talking about other people's careers.
you can binge watch Danny fucking Bonaducci.
Danny Bonaducci's got an opinion about everybody else's career.
Hey, Danny Bonaducci, what you think about the Little Mermaid being black? It's in a different way. I think times are different. Times are different than what they were before, and now they're now.
Yeah. Than they were before the 80s when we had slaves.
Yeah. We had slaves in the 80s, right?
Different times.
Danny
Bonaducci. I just think it's funny.
I
just think it's funny. Like, people took that get woke, go broke thing so far that it's like, now you're just racist. That it's embarrassing how obvious it is. Like, you're just saying, oh, a black person's in it? Fuck that. Like, that's where you're at.
Oh, dude, I remember when I was making YouTube videos, and like that's like when the shit was crazy. And I remember like people were trying so hard to find reasons to hate Black Panther. Like, where it's like, obviously listen, like, I know you didn't look into this movie as much as you did because you wanted to. Like, you clearly, like, don't like it for that one reason, but you don't want to be known as the guy. Like, you just, it's
and what is the outcome?
The CGI water didn't even look like real water. It's like, really? That's the reason why you're upset.
So CGI rhinos or something?
You just can't get over it. It's like, come on, dude. You didn't like it because you know why you didn't like it. It's okay. You can admit it.
Same thing about like Ellie being gay in The Last of Us.
I got a cop out. I fucking don't like Marvel movies in general, so fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. I got it. Yeah, way out. Like, it's all trash at this point.
Yeah, I got an easy out.
There's some exceptions. I like the Spider-Man movies.
Also, I don't think black people should be in movies, but I mean that whatever. But,
yeah, that's true. And women should be in the kitchen.
Oh my.
So like,
be in my bedroom.
But I like the Spider-Man movies because that's cool. That's always fun. You
don't
grow out of that.
I never saw anything outside of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
The new ones are all right.
Which ones? Oh, the Tom Holland ones.
The Tom Holland ones are all right.
I've seen the trailers. And
the last one was really fun. The last one was really fun because all of the three Spider-Man, so Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, they're all in it together.
The only reason I'd watch it is for Tobey Maguire.
He's kind of funny in it.
He is one of the... I might go to my grave not knowing whether he was a good actor or not.
He wasn't.
Was he not?
But he's just a super nice guy, seems like.
I saw Seabiscuit, and I'm like, oh, he's just acting his little heart out.
He's so cute.
He's so, yeah. I just want to pinch his cheeks.
Yeah. Now there's a bit in the newest Spider-Man movie where Tobey Maguire is like shoots web out of his organic Sam Raimi hand, and everybody else is like freaked out because it's coming out of his body. It's kind of cool. He was
in a movie called Brothers with Jake Gyllenhaal, which I didn't see, but like it seems like it's him trying to be like kind of tough and rugged.
That's kind of funny because Jake Gyllenhaal was in the second Spider-Man movie. Oh my god, full circle.
Oh my god, the second Tom Holland one.
Yeah, yeah, he was Mysterio. Jake Gyllenhaal was.
I don't even know what that means.
He was Mysterio, the guy with the fishbowl on his head.
Let me look that up.
Man, you didn't have a childhood, did you?
I was too old for comic books.
You were too old for comic books when you were a child?
Yeah, I was watching South Park, bro.
When you were like 8?
I was watching Rugrats when I was that young.
So you just skipped over Spider-Man entirely.
Spider-Man was a little before my time.
Spider-Man is not before... Well, Spider-Man's before everybody's time. It was made in the 60s.
Yeah, but the popularity of Spider-Man was before my time, and then when I was
Spider-Man's been infinitely popular. It's one of those superheroes. You're not making any sense.
Yeah, well, Ninja Turtles was kind of gay.
Yeah, but Spider-Man's cool because he goes pss, pss, and he swings all over.
Stop saying pss, pss. It's not gonna connect. Stop saying.
You just play the Spider-Man video games are fucking awesome.
Mysterio's helmet kind of looks like the guy from Hellboy. The guy that was like basically like a mist that would go into a robot suit.
Yeah. That was stupid shit.
Dude, it's funny because the second Hellboy did like well enough where like I'm surprised they didn't make a third one with that whole.
And they ended up rebooting it with a bad movie.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah, it is a little weird because I thought the first Hellboy was great.
It was interesting.
I really had a blast with that one.
It was its own movie, and then the second one, like I get it. They're
It
now
was
like
good.
creating a
Yeah.
universe in a way because there's a lot more creatures. But dude, that fight he has with that plant creature was a really good fight. That was really well done. Like the
Yeah.
animators worked really hard on that, and I was like, all right, this is like
Probably just didn't make enough money. It's always down to
I
like
know, but I
capitalism.
thought it did, dude. Hold on, Hellboy
Enough money in our
2.
mind is just not the same as
True.
enough money in a.
All right, the budget for Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, was only 85 million. Did it have the
Okay.
same director? Yeah. Oh, that's right. See, this director's kind of like he's an actual good director.
Oh
So
wait, who did the original?
Guillermo del Toro. I forget how to pronounce his first name.
Not Benicio. Fuck. I don't know why I'm thinking like I love this
Oh, so
guy
the box
actually.
office was only 168 million. That is kind of low for that kind of
Guillermo,
movie.
Guillermo,
Yeah,
Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro.
Because he did Pan's Labyrinth, which is a fucking amazing movie.
He's done a lot of movies.
A lot of really good horror shit. Yeah.
Yeah, almost like creature, like mystery. I guess. I
Yeah.
don't even know how to
Well,
even.
no creature features. Yeah, like he likes monsters, and he's a weirdo too. Like he has a bunch of wax museum like horror stuff in his house. Like
Dude,
his house is like a fucking
you know what
treasure
he should
trove
do?
of weird shit.
You know what he should do? He should
Uh-huh.
remake the was it the 1932 movie Freaks? One
Yeah.
of us,
Or
one of us.
whatever.
Google
Or
gobble,
you know what he did
google.
instead? You know what he did instead? I really want to see this. You know how Disney made a you actually probably don't know. They made a Pinocchio cartoon that everybody says is
I
really bad.
do. I know. Tom Hanks is in it,
But
right?
Guillermo del Toro, you accidentally hit something relevant.
Oh,
Guillermo del Toro has his version of Pinocchio coming out.
no way.
And it's going to be fucking awesome,
I
probably.
bet it will because he's a great fucking director and he's very creative.
Spooky shit going to be in it.
Spooky
Yeah.
shit. Spooky
I wonder if
edition.
it's going to be rated anything special or if it's actually going to be a kid's thing. And that's coming to Netflix.
Oh, then it's probably going to be no. It's not. It's not going to be.
Nah, Netflix has some hits. It just depends on who they get.
Well, Toro kind of he falls into that like Tim Burton realm where like it's like all right, just whatever he thinks is a good idea, just let him do his shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna. Well, Netflix doesn't do that, right? They don't do
That,
studio, like, do they?
that's the thing. I
Like,
don't like when you say his Pinocchio thing on Netflix. Is it going to be a series or a movie?
it looks like it's gonna be a movie. I don't
It,
know if Guillermo del Toro is the kind of guy to do a TV show.
exactly. Also, I don't know if Tim Burton's the type of guy to do
Oh,
Dumbo.
it's coming out. It's coming out in theaters first too, so it's legit. So on October 15th, it's coming out into theaters, and then select theaters, and then it's going to stream on Netflix in December.
Yeah, usually now with the streaming thing, almost everything's select theaters now.
So yeah, I was kind of excited because I actually heard that he had been trying to do this since like 2008 or some shit, and he's finally doing it. So this is something he really wants to do, which makes me think it'll be good.
That's weird that he's been wanting to do it since '08, and then he finally does it when a series just came out of Pinocchio.
A movie from Disney. Yeah,
Oh, it was a movie that came out with Tom Hanks and Pinocchio?
yeah, that's a movie.
What's it called?
Pinocchio.
Oh.
It's on Disney Plus if you want to waste your time. I
I
heard it was bad. I
I
heard it was bad. I don't want to deal with it.
I don't have Disney Plus. That's one of the few ones I don't. Well, I actually,
Do you have Pirate Bay?
I don't feel like I'm too tired.
That's probably not worth it, right?
Yeah, to watch.
A cartoon
What's
Pinocchio.
the runtime on this?
From what I hear, it's too long.
An
Because
an
you're
hour
trying to.
45. That's nothing. That's actually
That's
very.
actually kind of long for Pinocchio.
No,
though,
it's
right?
not,
Isn't Pinocchio
though,
like
for
an
a-
80 minutes thing?
Yeah, but Disney movies are usually like
But you're
2
right. That's
hours.
shorter than I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a
I kind of
3 hour
want to.
epic.
I want to watch Tom Hanks with a mustache though.
He looks like Geppetto. He looks like legit.
I saw a recent Tom Hanks. Oh, I saw Elvis. That was with Tom Hanks in it. That was.
Tom Hanks doesn't care anymore though.
I saw that movie. It's really Elvis was an interesting movie because and not particularly for the movie itself, not to shit on or anything, but like I went into the movie going, wow, it's so crazy. Like this guy literally is literally like one of the greatest known solo artists of all time, at least in American history, or possibly world history. And I feel like I don't know anything about this guy personally at all, like at all.
True.
And
Yeah.
then I watched the movie and then I like it's off, it's done, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good movie. But I feel
I
like
kind
I
of knew
don't
that guy.
know anything about this.
Yeah.
I still don't know shit about this guy at all.
He was not that interesting. He had
Poss-
an interesting life. That's the difference. Like
Possibly.
the fact that, oh my god, though, the things you want to see about Elvis is the way society reacted to Elvis. That was the most interesting thing, especially looking at it now. Like, go back to look at old video footage of like outraged news anchors and parents and shit like that. He was literally just like doing a mild pelvic thrust, right? Well, I guess it was like a
Oh
bombastic
well,
like
that's
pelvic thrust, and
yeah.
that was like pornographic. This
But that's the
man
thing.
is
Back
taking stealing your daughters
But
and
back
raping
then,
them.
obviously, it was. But not even that. I don't even care about that. I just like. I feel
But
like
that phenomenon is more interesting than Elvis Presley as a person. He was just a country boy, right? Like there
I
wasn't really anything that interesting about Elvis.
is maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
I feel like there's a lot of Elvis fans that might watch this someday in the near future when they're pulling it out of the debris of a society that's been long destroyed.
It wasn't a bad movie. The
Nuclear
person who
fire.
played Elvis did a really great job.
Who
It
was it?
it was.
I haven't seen this.
Seemed
I've
like a
never heard of
newish
this.
actor. Elvis
The
movie.
other thing that's interesting about Elvis is to watch him in his
Austin
70s
Butler.
with his like not his 70s, but in the 70s with his entourage of like handlers
Hmm.
and his fat fucking like sliding his fat fucking ass onto the piano, breathing. You can hear him breathe. You can hear him just kind of mumbling,
Yeah, it's actually pretty
drunken,
sad.
drunken. No, his end was tragic.
Yeah.
Watch that shit. His, all of his fans are in their like,
Oh shit! This is the dude from
60s.
Zoe 101. That's so crazy. The kid from one of the kids from Zoe 101 is the guy who played Elvis.
Oh,
So
okay. I don't know
he
what that is.
good for him. Oh, you don't know Zoe 101?
The kids show? Disney Channel stuff?
That was Britney Spears' sister did that show.
Oh,
That was her show,
wow.
and then she got
How do I
pregnant.
not know about this?
How do you not know?
I, I, I think I'm, I think I might be almost 40, actually. I think that might be why. I remember Britney Spears, but I was
Oh,
also
good. I'm happy for you.
too old for that a little bit. If she didn't go crazy, I probably never would have even noticed, right?
You
It's like
would
shit.
know Britney Spears.
I mean, well, I would have known her, but I wouldn't know anything about her unless she went crazy.
I
Because like, what
guess
you think I was watching Britney Spears, and when was that? Was I even in high school,
Britney
or was
Spears.
I out of high school? I think I was in high school
I don't know. I'd just act like
when
there's
Britney
another
Spears. When did
person
she come out? Oh,
here.
these good old days. This is now like I used to get so fucking annoyed when old people would sit there and like struggle to try to remember some detail of their life. It's like it doesn't matter, Grandpa. It doesn't matter. I do it all the time now, and I'm not even fucking old yet.
What the fuck?
It's fucking like I totally understand it now.
I don't even know what the.
Like when you were you can't remember like a certain detail of when you were younger, and then you just obsess over it, even though it doesn't matter. Like an old person going, "It was the summer of '93, or was it '94, or was it '91? What was it?" And they'll just keep like thinking about that and not get on with the story. It used to make me so fucking angry, but now I do it.
I do it all the time, dude. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
that's
my
true.
that's my
You're
life.
still in your 20s, right?
Yeah, I don't have an excuse. I just do it.
Okay, that's early onset Alzheimer coming your way.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
Really.
fucked. Like by 43. Like oh my god.
These details become like much more important to you the older you get because you know, even in the back of your mind, that you've lost something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You've lost something that you can't get back. And like subconsciously you're going, if I don't remember this, then it didn't happen. It's
Hmm.
tragic. Fuck yeah. Got deep on the Whitey podcast, whatever the fuck this is called.
The white is that what it's called?
That's what I call it. Is it
Unreal.
still Monday morning? Monday
Monday morning
Dullard?
Dullard. Yeah.
Are you really committed to that title?
Why? Why, Ed? Why are you not liking that title?
Because dullard is a word that sounds like what it means.
An idiot.
Well, at least the dull part, actually. Yeah. Because does dullard only mean idiot? Actually, do I not know what dullard means?
I don't know. You want to Google it?
Because I think dull,
Uh huh.
dullard,
Uh huh.
slow or stupid person. Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it sounds like dull.
Well,
Dull.
I can be pretty dull. Oh, hold on.
And the word is kind of a dull
This is
sounding
great. I
word.
can't wait till Jem listens to this episode and it's like, oh, you guys were Googling all day, huh?
Well, I mean, we knew we were going to do that, right?
Yeah, that's very true. A slow or stupid person. I think that sums my life
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
The self-deprecating stuff is really. I'm worried about you.
We're doing this now. This is the second half of the show.
No, because we got to talk about the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks.
Was that real? I saw that.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay, so they're obviously on purpose leaks.
Yeah, you know how you know it's real? There's a lot of evidence that it's real just by looking at it. But like, Rockstar started taking videos down that were talking about it, and like fake leaks happen all the time. Rockstar doesn't take them down, but they took this down. If they really wanted to throw people off, they'd take down the ones that were fake.
I was gonna say this is definitely gonna throw people off. Like they're taking it down. People are gonna be like, oh look, see, they're actually upset. It's like no, that's good. Like
Based on what I'm like, I don't know, man, because it seems like it's going to be a net positive for them because it looks well. Obviously, it looks bad because it's like early development.
Nothing's gonna be a
stuff.
negative. People are gonna fucking buy GTA 6 like there's no tomorrow, just like they buy an iPhone.
True. So I don't really get the point. Like, why even fight? Why even fight it?
They're set. They're fine.
It's obviously a positive.
I watched.
Except there's a girl in it. All
Okay.
comes back to that. There's a girl in it.
So
one of the playable characters has a vagina.
So
I
don't get it.
Get woke, go broke.
No one cares though.
Get woke, go broke.
Oh my god, I can't.
You say nobody cares, but like they care.
They don't though. You know this.
Well, when you say they don't care, what you mean is
I saw a commercial.
They care about something else underneath all of it.
Yeah, well that too. But I saw a commercial.
Well, that's obviously true.
I saw a commercial. My fucking elbow. I saw a commercial the other day with Sarah Silverman, and she was talking like it was just a commercial saying, "Well, I got to do this before I get canceled," and like I just like had this moment of like just like six emotions came over me like within I don't know 0.7 seconds. And then I just like got over it.
Whole emotions.
Yeah, because like part of me was like
a lot of emotions.
It's weird. Like I don't know how to explain everything at once. Like it's all like jammed in a doorway. It's like Mr. Burns with all his diseases. They just can't get through, so they can't kill him.
I think if you were to break it down, it'd be something like cancel culture is bullshit, but also you're kind of milking cancel culture for your own benefit, but also you're not that popular anymore, but also I don't care, and then you go on with your life.
Yeah. But also your type of content is the opposite of what cancel culture is. Like stop pretending like people were trying to cancel you. Yeah, everything you just said plus
Sarah
what
Silverman
I just said.
stopped being edgy a long time ago. She was a little bit in the
Bob
and David
but that's the thing.
In the 90s.
That's the thing. That's the other thing I want to add. She never was. Ever. Okay? Just because no one who made fun of religion in the early 2000s was edgy. They were 20 years late. Like shut the fuck up.
Sarah Silverman showed up in the 90s, though.
Okay, she was 10 years late.
Well, I mean, I think maybe late 80s.
She was unoriginal in the 90s. I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't know. Like she was like before she was a name.
Ed, she's kind of quirky. You want to fuck her. That's all right.
I wanted to.
Yeah, that's the reason you're defending her.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long. Everything was a long time ago. I'm just saying,
like she used to be the girl. She didn't have her own thing until very late. Like she used to be the girl who showed up in other people's things. Like I said, Bob and David. You'd see her show up in Bob and David.
I don't know what that is.
It's called Mr. Show with Bob and David, and it's the funniest sketch comedy show ever made.
The funniest sketch comedy show ever made is Chappelle's Show. So
it's David Cross and Bob Odenkirk.
I like David Cross.
Do you like Bob Odenkirk? Better Call Saul.
Oh, I never saw the show.
You know the actor? Did you see Nobody? You should watch Nobody. It's a good movie.
I saw the scene that everyone talks about, that scene where he fights in a bus. Like, oh, this scene is so different than what action movies are today. And I watched it. I'm like,
it's a little sloppy.
It looks just like a generic action movie fight scene.
It is. No, see, here's the thing. Yeah, don't let people overhype it. It is John Wick, pretty much. But it's good. It's fun. And Christopher Lloyd is in it. And he comes out with a shotgun and he's like, I'm old Christopher Lloyd. Party! And he shoots his gun and it's cool as fuck.
Wait, Christopher Lloyd. I know who you're talking about for a second.
He's Doc Brown from Back to the
Oh, is it? Oh, he's alive?
He's alive and he's funny as shit in that movie.
Shit.
He's really funny in that movie.
All right, maybe I should see this movie.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
That Nicolas Cage movie really died off quickly.
Which one?
The one where he plays Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage does a movie every 5 seconds, so it's hard to...
It's the one where he literally...
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
The unbearable weight of massive talent.
I heard people thought it was great or okay, and then they just didn't say anything.
Yeah, dude, like, it actually made less money than the budget. His career, like, even something like that...
People just want to watch him act like a fucking moron. When he does something real, they don't care.
That's so weird.
It's a little sad because he's a good actor underneath it all.
He's actually a very, very good actor. Like, he's a great actor.
Did you see Pig?
Yes.
Holy shit. That movie.
Yeah,
That movie made me feel things.
Well, people forget that Nicolas Cage actually is a great actor. He probably should have 2 Oscars.
Okay, it's not their
adaptation.
fault. It's not their fault for forgetting. He does everything in his power to make you forget that he's a good actor. All right.
Did you see Con Air?
Yeah. Did you see Wally's? What was that movie? The Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff movie, Wally's Wonderland or something?
No.
Watch that, and he's in that. He's in that. He's in a movie where he beats up animatronics.
Yeah, but there was also a movie where Edward Norton...
And then he does a serious movie about a pig guy.
There was also a movie where Edward Norton like beats up a pink or a purple dinosaur.
That movie is funny. That movie is good. That movie is Death to Smoochie.
Death to Smoochie, yeah.
I loved that movie. I fucking loved that movie. Robin Williams is in that, too.
You ever see the movie Get Shorty?
Yeah, Get Shorty is a great movie.
That is a good movie. I don't know if it's great. It's like one of those movies where it's got a bunch of actors together.
It's just really fun.
Yes.
It's a really fun movie.
It is.
And Danny DeVito.
I love Danny DeVito in that movie.
Everybody loves Danny DeVito and everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Jesus Christ.
John Travolta in that movie.
The only reason I watched the Hercules movie because Danny DeVito was playing a little centaur. I just love the idea of that. And James Woods, before he went all right-wing conspiracy guy.
James Woods?
Yeah. Plays Hades.
No, he was... It's funny because...
And he was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. He was the FBI guy. Or the CIA
He's got
guy,
so many bits in Family Guy.
That's true. Yeah, James Woods High School.
And they wanted to change it to Martin Luther King.
I'm guessing he got himself canceled pretty much.
I guess. I just find it funny when like people...
Probably not great to get canceled for what your politics are.
It's just funny when people talk about how like, oh, it looks like I'm gonna be canceled. It's like, no, you're not. Like,
I'm gonna be canceled.
Stop pretending.
PC police come to get me.
I also hate like when people are like, yo man, like Twitter and Facebook, like that's how people talk now. Like you have to make that free in public. It's like, wait, so outside of these 2 platforms, you're telling me there's nowhere else on the entire internet to talk? Yeah, but those are like the biggest ones. It's
Dude,
like,
it's really actually fucking cringe as shit because we grew up
so fake.
not having the ability to do any of that.
It's
90%. That's another thing though. Misinformation isn't new. 90% of what we believed in the actual 90s, it turned out to be complete bullshit, right? Like Michael Jackson. We thought things about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you were on that defend Michael Jackson train. You will not get off it.
I won't. No, the poor guy. Poor fucking guy. Really. Fucking tragedy of a life Michael Jackson had. And it was all based on the fact that we didn't have the internet. If we had the internet, his life might actually have been better.
It would have been great.
Compared to like he fucks kids. No proof needed. I'm just going to say that a lot.
in the defense of the people who say that, he did have kids sleep over his house in his bed.
He was a little bit of a weirdo, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, he was an eccentric weirdo, but he didn't fuck. He didn't fuck kids. It doesn't seem to pan out. If you actually
It
look at the
doesn't
evidence,
pan out.
I'm not going to go into it because I know
I
it
want
could
you to
be a
go into it.
whole.
I want
It
you to
could be
go
a
into it.
whole podcast.
I don't feel like talking
But
for the next 20 minutes, so go into it.
it was very advantageous to lie about being diddled by Michael Jackson, and a lot of them did.
Everyone was lying about being diddled by Michael
Here's your
Jackson.
evidence that Michael Jackson didn't do anything wrong. Macaulay Culkin. Just have a conversation with him, which I'm sure you can do for like $5 on like Fiverr.
He actually has a band. I think it's called like Pizza.
He has a
Parade.
band and a podcast, and he shows up on Red Letter Media a lot. Seems like a good guy.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, they're trying to take our speech away from us. Really? Like everyone and their mother has a podcast. Like you can literally.
Macaulay Culkin was another one of those people who was like, he's on drugs, he's ruined his life, he's whatever, and he's like, nah, just like hanging out, normal
He's just
fucking
doing his
guy.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I invited him to be a guest on the podcast. Not Macaulay Culkin, Aaron Carter.
Oh,
and here's the thing, and I like
you could maybe get Macaulay Culkin at some point.
I could, but I don't think I'm gonna get Aaron Carter based off what I'm about to say. So I invited him to be a guest, and then I also saw like clips of him on Steve-O's podcast, and I'm listening to him like talk about like how he's grown and everything. And I'm like,
that's not.
and in my head, I'm like, dude, you still sound like you're fucking retarded. Like, it's like he's talking about like, yeah, and then like they really got to teach these kids and these stars is like, invest in real estate and da-da-da and da-da-da. And I'm over here like, oh my God, like you still sound like you're 18.
I mean, I guess you should invest in real estate. That'd be good if you can.
Yeah,
do
that's something I knew. Fucking 80,000.
Yeah, that's true. It is like one of the first things people tell you.
Yeah, like
it is something they teach kids.
And when you hear him talk, like the way he's looking at it, it's almost like he doesn't
Aaron
actually
Carter
know what he's saying.
I know who you're talking about? Is he the Backstreet Boys?
He heard rich people say it, and now he's just repeating it.
He's the Backstreet Boys guy, though, right?
No, that's his brother, Nick Carter. Aaron Carter's the kid that did the song "Candy."
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
Nope.
Okay.
But
that's about it, though. Like,
anyway, little brother in the shadow of his big brother. That's a pretty good. That's a story I can latch onto.
It was like the opposite for like 6 months at one point, and then it died.
Neither of them really took off, right?
Well, Nick Carter.
There was a moment. There was a moment in time, and that was over. Right?
Nick Carter did. He's had a good life overall financially.
Really?
It seems like I don't know. I don't know these people's fucking lives.
I feel like they all had good financial lives, but not in the spotlight.
No, Aaron Carter lost like all his money basically at one point.
Joey Fatone.
Nick Carter apparently his net worth is $35 million, so he's doing okay.
Joey Fatone from NSYNC is like a local celebrity down here. He does all this other shit. And because I live in Orlando, and that's where all these fucking freaks come from. Like Joey Fatone is from NSYNC.
Joey Fatone.
Fatone. He's like that as a guy. I actually met him once.
I still want Aaron Carter on the podcast just for him to be like, "Why'd you call me retarded?" Like, listen, I'm probably wrong, but I'd like for you to explain to me how I'm wrong.
Well, you need to start thinking about that. You need to start thinking about the caliber of guests that you ultimately would want if your show ever gains any kind of success.
I know.
And you need to learn to not shit talk them constantly.
I'm not shit talking though.
You shit talk everybody.
But I'm being honest.
No, you're not.
I swear to God, I'm being. How am I not being honest?
I'm not. You're not being honest. Like
I'm not.
At least half the time, you're not being honest.
What does that mean?
You're just being like contrarian.
Well, I mean,
yes,
both can be.
I know
true.
what that means. I'm contrarian as fuck. I know what it means.
Relax. But both can be true.
All right.
By the way, me calling Aaron Carter retarded is not contrarian.
That's probably true. But you probably that's probably true.
I just said it.
But it's also okay. To be fair,
give me an example.
True. He's not retarded. He's just dumb. Okay.
Wow. You know what I mean when I say retarded.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying he's fucking eating Steve-O's microphone while on the podcast.
Are you not saying that, or are you saying that? Well, like, but you know, like, it's not. If you ever want him to be on the show, you can't say that.
Why?
First of all, he's never going to be on the show, so it's a pipe dream to begin with. Second of all,
what's he doing?
I don't know. What is he doing again? You said he was financially fine.
No, I said his brother. Do you listen? Ed? His brother.
You think he's not? Because
he probably is. I'm not. I don't know these people's finances. I don't know how they spend their money and make their money.
Well, anyway, If you want to be guest on the show, he probably would be better if he didn't Google you and find that you're talking shit.
Fair.
That's the point I was making. It's a pretty obvious point. So anyway, Grand Theft Auto 6 looks fucking unfinished. But
Oh my god.
that's because it's not finished.
I'm watching a fucking trailer to a video. I'm already upset.
Why are you upset?
It's titled "Hollywood Rewarded My Destruction." Ethan Suplee,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Grand Theft Auto.
Big Mikey from remember Boy Meets World.
Yeah, sort of.
So
I sort of remember.
So it's like, oh, you know, Hollywood like was okay with me being fat. It's like, dude, like you were fat. Like you got typecast. Like just don't blame. And like I'm looking at I'm scrolling over it with my mouse, so I'm just seeing like the video preview and everything, and like the camera's like panning to him, like tweedling with his thumbs, like, hey, you know, it's like so I know people are already commenting, it's disgusting what Hollywood does, and then they hide behind the. It's like shut up. If it was the other way around, you'd be calling the guy a fat piece of shit and to tell him to get off his fucking knees and put his boots on. Shut the fuck up. I'm done. I'm so tired of this shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, really.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What were you talking about?
I don't know, because mostly, sorry, you can edit that out when you edit this podcast.
I'm not in a million years of my editing. I'm not editing to this one. This is all right. We got 15 minutes. Let's go.
You haven't edited a single one.
I did. That's not true.
Well, that's all I have, though. That's all. The only news I have in all of the world is there's a woman in Little Mermaid who is black, and there's a woman in Grand Theft Auto 6.
Black people don't swim.
There's a woman in the fish part of her swims.
The fish part's white. Oh, dude, imagine if in a shocking turn of events, Monday morning's like, guys, the fish half is white. All right, we can all relax now. She is a biracial fish. She's bificial. It's okay.
Bificial.
Everything's fine.
And then Grand Theft Auto 6 is there is a woman who is Hispanic, so that's the only thing.
That's hot. Why would people be upset about that?
It actually, fuck yeah.
I bet she's
fucking
hot.
Big booty Latina in Miami is one of your playable characters. I'm fucking in.
Right?
I'm fucking all the way in.
Just have her drilled every mission.
I was actually like, my first reaction to the leaks was, okay, well, these look, if you ever see them, they're very unfinished. It's like early development, right? So you see like textures are missing and all of that. But like you still have people going, graphics look like GTA 5, fucking gay, fucking lame, sucks. It's like, dude, they haven't even fucking. This is pre-alpha. What the fuck do you think? Do you think video games just like come out?
And again,
like that?
people are just upset with their lives. Like
people are just dumb. Wait, we see, but that's
dumb.
the thing. Like, I want to like pull it back because you never know like how old these people are.
Wait,
this
Latina girl has tattoos also.
I'm pretty sure you can just customize like in Grand Theft Auto 5. You can put tattoos on them if you want.
I saw it, dude. I drove by.
She doesn't look like she has tattoos in any of the
my car.
Screenshots.
Another girl was in her car listening to heavy Spanish music with her arm out of the car, clearly Spanish, very light-skinned Spanish, tattoos, and I'm just like, can I just like everything I've ever accomplished in my life, can I just give it to you right now?
Give it to you? Yeah, agreed. I was wondering where you were gonna. I was wondering what end of the fence you were gonna land on, but you landed on the right one.
Yeah, no, I landed on the right one.
Living in Florida,
beautiful.
I'll never fucking date a Hispanic girl again, though, because of my experience.
You're so high. It's so worth it.
Date.
It's like spicy foods. Like it's gonna hurt.
I'll never date. It's gonna hurt. You're right. I'm too tired. I'm too old and fat and tired. I can't keep up with that. I dated a Cuban girl once. That was a mistake.
Oh my god.
Puerto Rican is okay, manageable, but Cuban.
Puerto Rican like barely even counts at this point in my mind. It's like
I could see that. Yeah. I actually know why you're saying
it's
that.
It's just so Americanized.
It's not the same. Yeah, but I can't do like I didn't date this girl, but I went on a few dates with a Peruvian chick, and that was out of my league.
It's like I ate her rice and I had no idea what.
I was just sitting there and I was like, I can't provide any of the things that you want. You are insane.
Oh shit!
But I just want to see how far I can take this.
I want to see if I still got it.
Can I slip it in and then slip out?
Did you fuck her without a condom?
Yeah, I've never used a condom. I'm not kidding. I've never ever in my life used a condom.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Hold
just
on.
fucking pull out and run away.
No, I get that, but never ever, even when you were a young little lad.
Okay, well, I did get one girl pregnant.
Oh my God, what happened?
She got pregnant. We got rid of it. The
Good,
end.
good, smart,
Yeah. Why do you think
genius.
I'm so pro-abortion? You know? What are you fucking
Because you don't want to fuck yourself, dude.
I don't know if I'll ever have sex again, but I had a good life.
I remember I had a Puerto Rican girlfriend for 2 straight years. Fucked her for almost the whole 2 years without a condom. Then, after like doing my thing for like a year being single, I got into a relationship with a Honduran girl for 3 straight years. Every time I ever had sex with her without a condom, not once, Ed, not once with either of these two girls, just these two girls alone, did I ever knock either one up. I was like, yo, pull
And you
out
came
game.
inside. Oh, you came inside. Okay, you
Never,
didn't come
never
inside.
once, never came inside.
I came inside a lot.
I've only came inside a couple girls, and I think it was 2 or 3 girls total, and that was with a condom. Obviously, I've never experienced coming inside a girl without a condom in my entire
But they
life.
were always on birth control. They were always on birth
No,
control.
no, my 2 girls were not.
Mine were. I would make sure of it.
Yeah, see, I was dumb.
Well, I mean, in my early years, I
But
don't
also,
think I made sure.
it takes away the spice if they are.
No,
on
it
something. It does.
No, it doesn't at all.
It does.
That's why the pill
I
is
like
better.
the danger.
Condoms take away the spice.
Oh, they take
Birth
away
control
everything.
is smart. Birth control is smart. Kids take away everything.
They take away everything.
Children take away everything. Pregnancies take away everything.
I remember. I was
The
talking
girl
to
that
my
got
buddy.
pregnant was white.
It's just so
Oh, white.
boring. But you know she's gonna be so like for abortion. Like, yeah, fuck it. Like, let's do it.
What, white girls?
Oh, dude, they can't wait to just fucking get
To have their first abortion.
Yeah, just get that thing punched out of their uterus, and then they can talk about like it was such an experience. Oh,
The pregnancy was in like 2004.
Really, it was an experience, Sarah. You know what's an experience? I don't know, when you're the daughter of like 7 other siblings in a Hispanic family, and you guys are barely making ends meet, and then you get pregnant, and because of like your religious nut job parents, you can't get an
Let you
abortion.
abortion.
Yeah, like that's actually called an actual horror show, not what you.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, not you who's going to Cornell. I mean, come on.
That
What
whole description
world
of the
are we in?
Hispanic girl reminded me of my first Mexican girlfriend in high school. In high school, like I dated this Mexican girl, and it was like it was really difficult because she had like 50 brothers, and like they all hated my guts because I was the white boy that their sister was like not even fucking really, right? Like we weren't even there yet.
You're just mushing your penis against her.
Yeah, just like trying to figure things out. Yeah, I lost my virginity to a Mexican. For real, that was
I like
my
the way
first.
you said it. You made it sound like you went to the border at midnight.
I made it sound like I was telling a joke, but that's just like I lost my virginity to a Mexican. That's just a statement about my life.
Like that's the setup, huh?
That's just it. she was very pretty.
Yeah, Mexican girls some of them can be very, very, very cute, but like other ones can look like if like you put a snowball on top of a hill and then you kept rolling it down the mountain.
That's any girl though. That's any kind of girl. Any race. Like there's pretty and there's ugly. And that's it. There's no in between.
Not with Colombians.
No, my penis only understands will or won't.
Have you ever seen an ugly Colombian woman?
Yeah, of course.
An ugly Costa Rican woman?
Probably.
Yeah, hold on. Ugly.
And I'd have to like do a 23andMe on everyone.
Ugly Colombian woman.
Come here. I want to see if you're
okay, this girl is. I'd still like. She could be touched up. She's fine. She's fine. This could be a guy. I don't even know. Like,
if you're gonna if we're gonna do this, like, you might need to graduate to doing screenshots.
Oh,
or
on the video portion?
to screen sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could add screenshots, or because you're lazy, you could just have a screen share going where you can just like you have your Monday morning Dullard template that's just always there, and then you move some shit into it whenever you want to show people what you're Googling.
Jeez, I forgot how like Costa Rican women can look so different sometimes. This girl's just like, hi, how are you? How you doing?
I'm not really good at. I don't know if I could tell the difference between a Costa Rican woman and any other kind of Hispanic woman, though.
Costa Ricans, a lot of them are very. I mean, it's so Costa Ricans are the type of.
Yeah, but like
Okay,
so
no.
are Mexicans.
Wow.
So are Puerto Rican. There's always like whiter variations of Hispanic.
They also have Costa Ricans tend to have longer faces.
I did a Spanish girl, and she was like pure white.
Yeah,
Because Spaniards are white,
white Hispanic.
but they still look like this.
Wow! Wow!
That's what they talk like.
That came out of nowhere.
Puppy.
Oh my god! By the way, wow. By the way, how are your neighbors doing? Your Hispanic neighbors?
They've they reined it in.
They what? They're
They reined it
whitewashed.
in. I guess I'm like super intimidating. I walked up and I
You're
said, "Go
super
use it, duh."
intimidating.
And then they turned it
They
down.
probably didn't want
They
your pacemaker to go off.
They were afraid I was gonna come there and kick their asses.
Oh, I'm sure.
Which, I was gonna do that.
Man, Costa Rica.
You know me, uncontrollable violence.
Actually, I'm talking to a Spanish girl right now.
Wait, you said you were with a girl the other night.
I was. That was a different girl.
You said that in a very convincing way too.
What? Oh, what girl was I with the other night? What night was that? A night ago or 2 nights
Oh
ago?
wow, you're doing well then, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't even remember the girls you're getting with.
I just don't remember what we did, depending on the night.
Oh, then it wasn't important. You can't remember it.
Yeah. This girl's beautiful.
Like the girl you're talking about, or some random girl you're looking at on Google.
Google.
No, all right.
That is
I don't know if
beautiful.
I want to do the "Let's Google a bunch of women" segment of this show.
Yeah, we do that all the time when you're on an episode.
Yeah, because for me, it's just hanging out.
True.
So.
Oh yeah. So that's all that happened in the news. That there's a black mermaid in GTA
Probably
6.
not, but I don't think you guys want to hear me talking about Donald Trump.
We got
anymore.
We got like 3-4 minutes. Go for it.
Donald Trump's a criminal. There we go. That's it.
Is that proven, or are you just saying it just to say?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you'd have to be retarded not to like just say he took a bunch of classified documents at the very least, right? Because there's all sorts of other shit, right?
No.
But let's take the one thing that we know happened.
I don't know anything, so stop saying we.
We, as in people who are smart.
Oh yeah.
He took a bunch of classified documents that he shouldn't have taken.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Usually the DOJ will come over and they'll say, "Hey, give us back the
not
documents."
a big deal.
Not usually.
Okay.
Say, hey, give us back these documents.
You
You're not
told me
supposed to
this.
have
Tell
them.
me something new. You said that he said, "Fine, here's some documents," and then like they said, "All right, cool, we're out."
Oh, the newer stuff is like Donald Trump has a lawyer or a judge in his pocket who made a ruling that everybody's saying is like unprecedented. So they're getting a special master to review the documents for attorney-client privilege. It doesn't make sense to me. But basically, Donald Trump is pulling out all stops to delay the investigation because 100% he will get indicted when this investigation is over.
Yeah, but he's gonna be fine, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's a bad thing.
Well, that he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Oh,
Someone like,
that people that are rich and powerful get off easy. Oh wow! What a surprise! Ed, welcome to the world.
It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise, but it is interesting to see it on this scale being laid out in front of you in such an obvious way, because you're like,
really.
yeah, these people may have done crimes, but they're getting
OJ
away
trial.
with it. But we can't really prove that Hillary did this or that. Like, there's all of that. But with Donald Trump, it's like he just lying to your face. He just says bullshit. Like, that you could one Google search and say, oh, he's lying to you every day. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a fucking lie. He's given like 50 different defenses that are complete lies. And he's changing his story for his defenses for this one thing. And it's like, I mean, at this point, if he doesn't get indicted, that's an actual indictment of like the entire justice system, right? So however it goes, it's going to be very interesting, but it's going to matter in the long term, because like the long term, people are going to look at that and say, so a president can just in your face commit crimes, lie about them, and lie to your face to millions of people. He can give a bunch of fucking fake ass rhetoric that leads to riots and shit like that, and nothing happens to him. That's what people are going to see. And in the long term, that's going to matter. But yeah, he'll probably get away with it. So we'll see. I don't know. Fucking whatever. He's like a mob boss. They just can't get him.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna name this episode "Beautiful Spanish Women."
Yeah, there you go. Big booty Latina.
Dude, you have no idea. I'm gonna name it that Big Booty Latina.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I stopped caring within like 32 seconds of you telling me that story.
Yeah, I mean that's part of a problem, but at least you don't worship the guy. That's the bigger problem. The bigger problem is, hey, this guy lies for me and steals from me. I'm into it. You got my vote. That's what that is. That's what Trumpism is to me at this point.
Oh, someone explained to me.
I used to make defenses for that shit, but
I was asking someone about like I keep getting these things like, hey, it's like election season or something, and then like they were telling me so apparently each state has like a senator or something, but like they have number of senators per like how big the state is. Something Does that sound correct?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like, that's interesting. And then
there's different number of senators based on population.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. I knew that, but I thought
it makes sense. Yeah. You need it. I don't think it's a perfect system, but it makes sense to me anyway.
Yeah. But all right, man. I told you this was gonna be a quick one. I'm ready to pass the fuck out.
Gotcha.
I do appreciate you coming on this late though, bro.
What's Jem's thing? Is Jem doing a thing?
He hasn't started his yet, but the show that him and I have is called Arguable, and that's already up.
Oh, okay.
If you go to it's easy to find. If you go to my Twitter, just look at. I'm only following 2 accounts on Twitter, and one of them's the Arguable thing, and then you can find Arguable through there. Or if you just look up Arguable.
No, I found it. I got you.
All right, man. Yeah, listen to it. It's pretty cool. You're in one of the episodes. You're in the actually you're in 2 episodes. You're in Coffee versus Tea and the Paramount episode. The Paramount versus South Park.
I don't even remember. They all bleed together. Oh yeah, I remember the Paramount one. Yeah.
The Coffee versus Tea one. Actually, listen back. It's pretty. You have a couple of good snippets.
A couple good snippets. That's good. Do I have any good snippets in this one, or is it gonna suck?
Big Booty Latinas.
Yeah, Big Booty Latinas.